Phil Shannon, 60. That's hard to answer because there was so many great things, from the years 1956 to 60, it wasn't like what you guys experience today, So we were not exposed to the outside world as much. It was more of an academic area. But I was very fortunate, like Phil Godone, who was just here. We got involved in a fraternity, and I ran the Booster Club my freshman year. And so activities were really good, and the school really supported them. But the school had other challenges. A substantial percentage of the students were commuters, and so therefore you had to get them involved. But you'd have to be cognizant of the fact that they couldn't involve themselves in too many activities. So it's hard for me to say what would be the best. It would have been occasionally the rare time I got an A was probably one of those best times. Well, the primary one was I was Alpha Kappa Psi, which is our business fraternity, and I was the secretary of that and had a few other titles. I ran the Booster Club my freshman year, and I ran for president of senior class. The name of the program, our campaign was called A Seat in Seven, and one of my good friends was a reporter, a night reporter for Newark Evening News that existed in those days, and he brought to school all kinds of photographs, AP photographs. So we had the Seat in Seven and showed the Dalai Lama, who was getting kicked out of Tibet at the time. Dalai Lama is for the Seat in Seven, So we had a very good campaign, but we didn't get enough votes. Remember. The traditions, I think, is the relationships that you form with a lot of your colleagues. And the fact that, it was a Catholic university, the relationships I had with the priests and all that. So I live in Atlanta, so I haven't had the direct relationship with Seton Hill, even though I was on the Board of Regents for 6 years. But I think my education was really profound. And as I mentioned today, I really enjoyed having a philosophy minor. I certainly didn't probably at the time I was in school, but I've used that throughout my whole life based on ethics, business ethics, and all that sort of thing. And I always say that I'll go through the end never justifies the means, and I can quote St. Thomas Aquinas to do it. So you always win on that basis. My time at Seton Hall was those were very formative years. Here you get a little high school kid, basically from Bayonne, New Jersey, and then my parents moved to North Arlington, New Jersey. I was the first member of my family to go on to college. As as a teenager, you really don't know too much, and then you're associated with a bunch of other guys that probably know less or know more, but you wouldn't know anyway. But it has, it gave us the sophistication, and it gave us the ability to learn and understand, and a good grounding and a foundation to be successful in life.